All right, the Twins and the Astros. This sounds fun as well. The Twins. Hey, they ended that losing streak in a big way with a couple of home victories. And the Twins advance to take on the Astros here with Bailey Ober coming in with a 2.08 ERA in his last four starts. Minnesota 16-10 with Ober on the mound, 7-5 on the road. Not bad. This is the first playoff start for Bailey Ober. What a moment! And gets to face Justin Verlander. That can't be a great idea, but Verlander, maybe he is. I was like, maybe he's not, Justin, but you know what? It feels like he could be at any moment. Right now, he is again. It feels like he has a 1.89 ERA in his last three starts, 2-0. And remember, Houston just 7-4 in his starts, and hasn't been there the whole season, but over his 6-3 in his last nine starts and playoff experience, you know it. But man, Minnesota comes in having won 10 of their last 13 games. Houston has won 5 of their last 6, and of course, they're the champs. So it does feel like, remember the Twins had that massive losing streak. Hi, Ray. Good to see you today. And Nathan says, looking Dodgers and Braves in a series parlay. I don't know, man. They're so chalky. So chalky. Yeah, Major League Baseball, right? Well, I'm on the Twins. I'm on the Twins in this opening game. So at this point, I'm going to be on the Twins for one game. If anything, to me, that means the Twins will, find a way to win this series in an upset. And I don't think I can necessarily go against the price, given the chances of the two teams. Yeah, the Astros are awesome. The Astros are awesome. They're incredible, but maybe the price just a little bit too high in a Major League Baseball series. If you win this first game, you're gonna, I don't know. The Twins are still gonna be close, but I mean, technically, you're the favorite, right? You've wrestled the home field advantage if you can get that first game. So T Money says that's those are the dark. That's T Money's dark horse. So, but it says go Astros win the opener here. Maybe just a little bit too big of a stage for Minnesota in the next round against the experience of the Astros. And Double says going to look at unders for innings pitched. So props, right number of outs, unders, the right managers going to the pen early. If some of these, maybe with here, I mean Verlander, he dictates right when he comes out for the most part, and Ober certainly in career form right now, but without the playoff experience certainly. And Nathan says, feels like the Astros have the big time experience here. I just can't pass on the price of $1.30. I think that's too high. If I'm going to take the Twins, I better update this. It's not that high, I don't think. It might be at the square books as high as $1.55, but feels like a little bit cheaper than that. And the total one, I had 7.5 there. Looks like it's really on the move over here. That's interesting, right? Because both these pitchers are in pretty strong form. Now, I will say this, that Minnesota has gone over in 7 of Ober's last 11 starts, and Houston has gone over in 6 of Verlander's last 9 starts, but that's been behind some strong run support. Now, that doesn't mean that these offenses aren't, performing well right now, certainly. And I'm not worried about. I'm not when I'm talking about taking those days off for those teams. I think it's only a benefit to the teams for the I really couldn't think of a situation why it wouldn't be in Major League Baseball to get several days off heading into this series. And I think we've seen that since the playoffs have been kind of getting revamped of late. I think we're seeing that these rested teams are benefiting from that. So doubles, there's no graphic for it. I could look at the game, but actually, I think there's two. I think right. Isn't that other, or is that tomorrow? That other international game they were going to play this morning. I'll talk about it, but the Mavs and the Timberwolves go off, and then the Lakers and the Warriors play tonight. Uh, I don't believe many of the elite players are playing in that game. Yeah, two NBA games tonight, but right now with this one, I'll take the Twins here, and I just note that total. I mean, that looks on the move to the over, which is interesting considering because I thought the early steam was on the under in that game. That's what the line service reported. The widely reported steam was on the under, but I don't know. Maybe they trust these bats. I would think that look, the Astros, I think we all agree, have a top five lineup. I also think Minnesota is probably no number five offense or so about that out of all these teams. Now I know we've got a little bit. I think you guys have actually been down on my offensive ratings a little bit in the chat, but I think Verlander does have some advantages today. Maybe there are a couple of guys in there that maybe Solano, but for the Astros, I do think they do have some advantages here with Altuve and Breggs. So I don't know. Good offenses, man. 7.5. I get it. I mean, Verlander is probably going to be dealing, but man, I'm gonna take the Twins. I just can't pass up on this price. That's my play on the show here. Give me the Twins. Okay.